Welcome everybody, my name is Don Mega and we are watching the knife round, the inaugural knife round for sides between Rectum and Redux and Byza. That was the knife round, we just missed it. Like I totally just switched in and we've already missed the knife round. Anyway, my name's Don Mega, that was Byza. How we going, mate?
Yeah, good, mate. Excited for a big night of Counter-Strike. Global offensive action. I almost said source. Big noob I am. I think they did a knife round on the wrong map. I think they're supposed to be going to Dust tonight. Dust 2.
Yeah, that's what it says on the... well, I mean, so what we're doing now is these guys are choosing maps. So Team B will veto first. They've vetoed Cobblestone, Overpass, Train and Cache, the one we are on. So I think we're going to choose... This is how we're choosing the map, spies. And Inferno just got called up. I'll just quickly read out the teams while we're playing around with which map we're going to. So Rectum, for the Rectum boys, we have Sick, Ray, Uni, Maniac and DM. Maniac and DM, I'm pretty sure are different people. But nevertheless, Redux, we have the... Well, I'm pretty sure Lugin is Lucas. Otherwise, you know, I'm not gonna be right. Then we've got Aceps, or Acep. Boys, how do you say that second name?
No, you're right. I would go ASAP as well, mate. I'll go what you go, man, because I'm probably a lot worse than you are.
Aceps, Enforcer, Savjin, and Hyphy. Hyphy? Or Hyphy? Boys? Hyphy?
Yeah, Hyphy would do.
Okay.
Have fun.
Yep, well, apparently we are getting the CG admin for some reason. So we're choosing map, spies. Inferno just went. Dust 2 I think means D2. We've got to wait for Brucey, which is the CG admin. What is your choice? What is your pick? Who do you think? What do you reckon for tonight? Both teams have only lost one and they've lost 6, and they've won, I should say, 6 matches. So have you got a team in mind for who's going to win this?
Look, I would just have to go with the higher ranked in Redux. You know, the sitting 9th, Rectum challenging for it. Equal, without watching these guys and knowing much about them, I can't really tell you much, but you very quickly see in the opening rounds how the match is going to pan out for the night, how they go on the eco. It is about the eco. The first 3 rounds of the game with the pistols buying money does set you up for the first half, you know.
Yeah, it does. So Redux, I'm just reading. If you're watching at home, I'm just reading off a sheet in front of me. Redux are number 9, Rectum are number 14. I don't know how they move, buys. I don't know where they're going to move, but surely Rectum, this will be a big jump for them. If not, you know. To get the 7-1, I mean, that is pretty sensational, especially in the amateur leagues. That is pretty good. And I do believe, I'm not 100% sure, but I do believe someone still moves up to the main. So you do have the teams fighting their positions as well, because somebody gets to move up, move down, or wherever it is to the main.
Does that happen during the season?
No, it happens at the end of the season. Whoever wins the finals, I think, is that's their little prize. So they have paid $70 for the league. So when they move up, I think main's 100. So you pay a little bit more, you get more prize money. Guys, I'm going to pimp out our social media while we're waiting for this crap.
Go for it, Don. Go for it.
So if you're watching on YouTube, you will already know that Gamestah Media is our YouTube. So you should press the big red subscribe button in the middle of your screen now. Don't do it if you're watching on GTV, because it won't do anything. Okay, it'll probably just get you out of the stream. Facebook is Gamestah. Me and Byza don't really like Facebook, so I mean, you can do what you want with Facebook. Whatever. At Gamestah is where we are.
I don't like Twitter either.
On Twitter, and me and Byza both have a Twitter. Mine's at Don Mega with 3 A's. So you will be able to get us there, or at Gamestah, and www.gamestah.com is the website that you'll be able to find us at. And the big red button will be able to come back for that website as well, guys. And we've got in. We're setting up logos. We're watching the teams have a bit of a mess around. we're on Inferno. The choice from both teams after going through the map buys.
I think this is everyone's favourite map to play. And saying that, guys, you want to hit me on Twitter. I will start to work it out. It's Byza1989. Hit me up there, and we'll do some shout outs as well in the GTV tonight, live in the stream if you want. I've got that open as well. So yeah, big night of action. I think we've got 2 matches on tonight.
Yeah, so after this, boys, hopefully we're going to go over to the ASEA and cast 2 teams that have been going really, really well, which is the Unknown versus Jam Gaming. They're 7-1 and 6-2 respectively. But it does look like we're getting underway here, boys, for the knife, another bloody knife round. So this will be the knife for sides on this knife round right now.
All depends what they do. Probably the mid action is heading. And, well, knife round's pretty easy to call. They're going for the shank. 1, 2 CTs get shanked out. The first enforcer. And there he goes. I can't call that, mate. That's just too many knives to...
That's sick.
Rectum, pick it up. You beauty.
I actually switched to sick as we finished the knife round. Anyway, so I'm going to press, boys, I'm going to press that little button that says Auto Director is getting switched on. So hopefully this will give a better casting and viewing experience for ourselves and the people at home. My name is Byza. That's Don Mega, or except the other way around. We're gonna get
mate. We're doing well. We're doing well for the first 5 minutes.
It's only the first 5 minutes, and we've already stuffed up the names.
I'm quite able to call myself Don Mega for the rest of the night, mate. I like the ring to that.
You know what? That's not gonna be the last time I stuff up names, because I'm going to stuff up the names in this team so badly. Byza, take it away, mate, please.
All right, round 1 action. And we got Rectum on the CTs, Redux on the T side. Looks like they are working up in the carpet section. 2 heading to Boiler, pushing out Diggity, make that free as 1 pushes up mid. 2 out of carpet, 1 spot in pit. That's Yoni. He picks up 2, big fragging, but the Lujin will pick him in the return. Bomb goes down, I believe. Is it not down?
It hasn't gone down, no.
No, it's just dropped. So they're coursing the rotate. Let's have a look at the boys. They have worked, and that's Maniac and DM pushing both sides. Maniac gets the first pistol onto Enforcer, and the Sabjin. Well, that was a bit of a schmozzle from Redux. They actually got into the site, did get fragged out, but they did secure a little bit. Could have got the bomb down, but it was too far out of the reach, Don.
Yeah, it seemed like the rotate from the Rectum boys was so fast, it was just ridiculous. So pushing in for another round, the second round, it looks like we are going second mid A once again from these T boys, and you can see on the overlay here we've got a bit of the overlay. We might switch to them now. Savjin pushing in next to the hay cart with not whole lot of confidence, I must say, boys. They're kind of just standing there waiting and looking at mid, and they've even got the bomb there.
I would say they'd be looking for a push pick. They are all on their pistols, and the Rectum have all brought up the SMGs. Don't know, there might be a call for a certain time of the map. Usually the teams do wait. They have set up in the boiler room, so I think there's going to be a call out, maybe no flash, that is. So they're now pushing in. Diggity and Jungle, both sides. Flashes come back from the counter terrace and Rectum. Now getting spot out. Lujin gets benked down at the pit. They caused a semi-rotation, so there is only 1 in Maniac sitting at the B bomb site, Banana. Now the boys are heading up there for Redux. ASAP's probably the first one to know. Savjin takes over. Counter flashes straight in. DM takes the advantage of the flash out. Picks up 1, 2, 3.
Wow!
Oh, can he finish it off? Oh, no. Maniac picks up the last, and a quaddie for DM, absolutely smashing that round there. Rectum taking the early rounds here. 2-zip. Don Mega, that was massive.
DM, classic, right place, right time. He was exactly where you wanted him to be and caught everyone off guard. Now we've got 1 Desert Eagle and a couple of P250s for the buy up on the T's once again, so that's going to hurt them when the CTs have an M4 and lots of money, a lot of firepower to play around with. The T's looking at an A stack kind of near this mid area, not really pushing in as much as you like. The bomb is there. All the players are there. We seem to watch them slowly push around. Hyphy in this apps area, sort of doing his left and rights. He's got one of the P250s. Ray's on the ledge. He is going to be looking for an early pick or to get some of these boys in the head as they come around this corner. Uni is also there. He'll get the first one. Hyphy. Nice headshot as he switches on this box. He turns around, gets one, gets the double. Turns around with the pistol. Will we get another one? Uni goes huge on the ASAPs. And that was another round for these Rectum boys taken for one player on their team getting 4 or more kills, boys.
Probably the biggest thing to look at of that was Redux with a double eco, nothing brought up but from the pistol. And if you look at the last 2 rounds on the scoreboard, the Rectum guys have had no guys dead, so they've held on to the guns and so cashed up right now, Don.
Yeah, they are. You can see the cash absolutely jam-packed on their team. Ray's going the apps once again. You can see the bomb has been left at spawn. We've got a little bit of a spread out T team. As Savjin goes back for the terrorist bomb, he's going to need that if these boys are going to move around onto the A site. ASAP's looking around the corner, seeing if he can get an early pick. Ray's in the same place that he was at the last round. They didn't pick him there, so hopefully that he'll be able to get one there. Uni can push around the corner and get one. Sick will get another one as well. Rays will get one. The kills are lining up thick and fast. 2 kills now for the terrorist, 2 players I should say, for the terrorist boys here, guys.
Just slowly backing off. They might be wanting to go up to Banana. There is a couple smokes set out, so there's a little bit of work to do. They've got the problem of having Maniac and DM in a really good crossfire situation. Now DM, he's just holding the back of Archway, so he's not going to be there. If Redux work up quite slowly and don't make a noise, they will get Maniac and will get the bomb down. 18 seconds left. They're going to have to move. The call will be made here, Don.
Yeah, Lujin firing off the Molotov. He's going to be moving in, providing that fire support that's so desperately needed. Maniac will come around the corner though and get the little. Maniac will get 2. I shouldn't have said little because Maniac, right place, right time once again. He's taken it for the team and got the double down here, boys. That's something the Rectum have been able to do extremely well in this game. Have one player take 1, 2 or 3 or more of these terrorist boys down.
Tell you what, it's another eco. Probably look, we've got Tech 9 and a Deagle from Lugin, and the pre-nades have come out as predicted from Rectum. So they're on the money tonight. They're actually predicting a lot of things, a lot of pushes, and having really good crossfires. Now Redux working up Banana, flashes go out. We've got the 2 counter terrorists in that crossfire, and that's DM, Maniac, and they're fragging like there's no tomorrow. Maniac with another 4 down, and DM. Jeez, I thought that was a 4 down. It's a 3 down with 1. So there's only Hyphy left, and where is he? He is sitting at the car. Decided not to follow his teammates. We could call him a little beta, Don. So he's left out, trying to frag. The bomb is sitting at the A bomb site. Maniac will come through, finish it off. Is that an ace?
Nah, DM
got
one on the approach as well. So that's amazing. Maniac, DM. Are just killing it. Let's have a look at their scores. And Uni as well, I suppose. The 8-2 and 8-zip. So Maniac hasn't even died yet.
That's free donuts on Redux, man.
That is absolutely amazing. Maniac hasn't died as of yet in this game. It's ridiculous. And we've got Savjin, ASAPs and Hyphy here, guys. Nothing. No participation.
Yeah, none whatsoever. I think the Redux boys need to take it slow. Their pushes and the movements, not getting the entry frags, not getting the opening frags when they push into sight. So the best thing they need to do now is get the picks. They probably could push Banana a little bit more harder. Maniac and DM are playing a really tight, aggressive hold. So if they put some nades, some Molotovs into the good placements, they can bring them down, cause a rotation. In saying that, they do work the A bomb site, so they're trying to cause a rotation. Savjins is going to wait at the mid. Hype is going to spot out. Uni picks the first onto Lugin, going down all in a diggity section. Now they push the Banana. Jeez Louise,
Oh,
Rectum
Maniac.
did not fall for that, and they have picked up the 2 frags and the bomb. Aceps realizes that he cannot frag much more in the A bomb site, going for the rotation. So, tell you what, Rectum did not fall for that. Really, really strong hold there, Don.
Yeah, Aceps, I really feel for him because he's in a tough place already. Maniac is one of the top fraggers, if not the top on the team. He has to push through the smoke. He has to try and get the bomb and get it down. There's 2 people on B. This is going to be a massive ask from him, and he's going to have to do it in 14 seconds or less because he doesn't really want to save. They need the rounds, they need the kills, they need to punish the scoreboard and the economy of this CT team, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen, boys. 6-zip will go this scoreboard here, and Rectum are pulling away with it, you know, a little bit early on. I mean, you know, sides of the map inclusive.
Very, very strong fragging power from Rectum. Maniac and DM, probably the strongest I've seen in the last couple of weeks by what we've been casting. So they're on the money. They're doing a lot of pre-fashes and nades. Redux has got to take it easy, like I said, get these frags and stop being baited into it. And saying that there was an aggressive sort of push by Uni in the Carp's boiler, he settled back into Diggity Ray, sitting the pit, and Psych also being aggressive on jungle heading back. So we are looking at the guys being super aggressive at the start, just holding back Redux and then setting back to a super defensive push. As they do, now they push into the A bomb site, flash, smokes, working around patio to Diggity. A couple more smokes set up, so they are going to push the site. There's no fakie here. The rotation is coming quick now from DM. Pushing into the site, the frag comes first. Aceps takes out the Uni. Psych returns onto Influencer, working in sight, comes around. Psych and Ray, oh my jellies. They get the frags. The bomb will go down slowly in the Ninja plant. So we have a 2-on-2 here. The rotations, Maniac and DM. Frags coming. This is the Super Power Wow team, and they come in and clean out. And that bomb wasn't even planted.
Yeah, he heard the player come around the corner. I think the call went out for both boys have got one at the corners, so both boys have to be alert. The bomb couldn't go down. It wouldn't have made a difference if it did because they both died. But we do have a 7-zip situation where if we look at the scoreboard, 10 and 11 go Maniac and Uni, so that is an enormous score very early on. Uni pushing mid, already getting the ASAP man, so he can't even push up mid. They're forced to go second mid or sit at spawn almost if they want to push this A area. It looks like we're not even pushing down Banana at all anymore, guys, because we're so worried about the Maniac man being up there that they don't want to risk going up there.
It's an important frag by Enforcer, picking up the Diggity hold from Uni. They just even out the frags and cause a rotation. So, you know, they're going to split up. Probably not the best thing for them to do. They probably need to stay together, frag together. When you've got 400 HP taking out 200, you're more likely to get those 2 frags, get the site and work it. In saying that, they do work up Banana and Maniac, just like he's just having a day out here, picks up the first 2 and a bomb drop. But the boys have picked up that bomb, and we've got a full DM Maniac crossover. They're going to work in here, Don.
Yeah, DM with a quick headshot on Enforcer. Enforcer poked around the corner. Probably shouldn't have. Very stupid for him. They didn't flash in first. And Lucas will also go down in a similar fashion with the man taking him down. That'll be the 8-zip. We're going to have a quick pause, instigated from the T side. They're going to want. Are they going into another pistol round here, boys? I mean, I feel for them. They have to save. They're not got enough cash coming in, but they need to get something. They need to have something on their team for them to, you know, to work towards. They need at least 1 round. We still have players on their team having donuts here, boys.
Probably the best thing they need to do is go maybe a deco round with a couple nades. Spoke up Banana if they can, and actually maybe triple nade mid, because we know Uni is pushing quite aggressively. Same with Ray, he's also holding it. So if they can get some flashes and some nades into that midsection, they'll pick up those entry frags. And all we've got to do is work the one side, clear out the pit, clear out the site, put the bomb down. Money and a possible chance at clutching, picking up 2 rounds.
Yeah, that's right. And unfortunately for them, the momentum, you just don't have it. And after 8 rounds, you start to feel especially if you're bottom fragging on this team, you start to feel like, what is the point? You know, is there going to be a situation where we can turn this around? Do I have to wait for the next half? Because the halves, the way you play them, completely different in terms of rushing and holding back. So we might see a change of pace here from the T side as they change. But we are back now. We're in the 9th round. We have all the boys ready to go. A light pause from the T's as we're going a very strong B push. Got the pistols out, the P220. The P20's Maniac with the 1, Maniac with the 2, Maniac with the 3, and the 4. Maniac has done that so many times in this game. It is
wants the last
ridiculous. He wants the he wants the entire team. He wants the team down. ASAPs will sit at their spawn almost and get Raze. Raze was running around trying to find him. I think they're trying to stop him from getting this team down. And now, Byza, it is Maniac pushing around the corner. No, he's not. The 6 has already gone down. I think Maniac is a bit nervous here.
I think DM might let him to try and frag it. He's just holding back at the moment. ASAP's working around. He notices Maniac, so stops the ace moment, and he's going to work around to Banana, not realizing Uni is actually behind him. Turns around and gets absolutely snapped with the AK. Redux cannot pick up around here, and a big shout out to a Sojin, absolutely anchoring hard with the donut, and 9 deaths. There's not even not even a rating for him. He just got no value.
To put it in perspective, Byza, there's only one team this season that the Rectum have lost to, so they are one of the top teams. But in saying that, you can say the exact same thing about Redux, because Redux has the same 6-1 record on their list that Rectum has. So they should be very equally matched, but we're not seeing that.
Yeah, I think it might be just the way they're playing tonight, just a bit of communication. And I must say, Rectum, their hold, it's very similar to some of the professional teams playing back in the day of Counter-Strike. You know, very aggressive to start, pushing right back, frags. And saying that, the frags do happen, and we've got 3 on the 3 left here. Savjin with the bomb in the mid, Lugin and ASAPs have worked the A bomb site, leaving the Razor Ray in the pit. DM slowly rotating, and Maniac holding the A bomb site. Now the Molotovs go out, frag comes in, ASAPs finally picks up an easy frag onto Ray, and this will be a bomb plant. Round 10, Redux. I think this is the first plant we've seen from them.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. It's so hard to get to the bomb sites in the first place that you can't, you just can't get the bomb down. Lucas turning around the corner, finally getting Maniac. He's going to be glad that someone could. We're watching ASAPs fire through the smoke and getting DM through the smoke over by Library. DM was touched a little bit by Lucas, but getting the shot through the smoke, that was absolutely, I think that was what you'd call a fluke here, Byza. First round to Redux. I wonder if this will change the pace of the game at all.
Plenty of cash with Rectum. Probably they're going to do a lot of nades and maybe a stack, maybe a real aggressive stack. They are doing a real aggressive stack, but they're going to both push back, being flashed out in the midsection. Uni and Seek just chilling out. They're setting up 1-1-3 into the A setup. ASAPs is working the carpet section at the moment. Luigi, they are setting up here for the midsection. I'm not sure if they're going to go it. The bomb's been chopped back down into the mid. Maniac holding the B bags as we speak. Flashes go in. DM's on the rotate straight away. They have worked into Diggity and to the jungle. Savjin going back with the bomb, just having a little look at Banana. So they're slowly working here, Don. They want to get these frags. They don't want to be pushing the site and for a Slaughterfest. Saying that Eugene onto Sick and Uni onto Eugene as a return. They're trying to work the jungle section, and DM rotating very quickly, puts out a incendiary as Uni picks up ASAPs, and Savjin onto Uni returns. I love the return frags. Hyphen, DM and Raze onto another frag, leaving 2 on 1. And Hyphy with the only frag for the Redux team left. In saying that, Savin got a kill. He's off his donut. He's off his donut, Don.
We're so proud of him. We're
so proud of him.
Move around the bomb site. He's got to pick up the bomb. Will he return to the site? He will. He'll try to get the fake. He's got a little bit of a touch. He's only got 10 health. And we're watching the Maniac and the Raze. Raze will pop the nade. And he will die. That is 10-1 on the scoreboard. The momentum has not returned to the T side, and we're watching another save from these T boys here, boys.
It'd be interesting to see if the Rectum team call out this push, because they are going to flash and nade, I believe. And they do. They are working up Banana, and there you go. DM picks up the Enforcer. With the HE flashes go out. Maniac 1, 2, picks up the third, then the fourth, and an easy cleanup from the Rectum crew. Absolutely dominating here tonight on this map. They cannot pull away. Redux cannot pull anything out of their Rectum, because the Rectum are absolutely crazy right now. 11-1 on the scoreboard, Don Mega. I don't think Redux are going to pick up any more rounds here. They're absolutely struggling hard.
Not when Maniac has got 4 downs at least 3 times. This is what you see on a banana push. You've got Maniac hiding behind the sugar, and then you've got 4 boys going down to him. Nobody checks it. Nobody pops fire in there. There's 4 boys each time. That's 16 times. We've got a Kobe coming out from Lucas, and that'll get Maniac finally. As I say that, boys, finally someone has worked out. Uni will go down on the roof as well. Raze is sitting towards the corner here, looking at that line of sight, watching for the hypey man to start walking around the corner because he's shooting at their body.
Watching ASAP's just working carpets. They're slowly holding the midsection, and DM is going to slowly push back. So they are predicting a push here. Flashes go out. And once again, we're looking at another fakey Don. 45 seconds ticking on the clock. They'll decide to work into either side as soon as they pick up a frag. So the question goes out, can DM hold off another push into the Banana favourite side for Redux? Can Redux pick up a second round in this half? They're slowly working out Banana. Frag comes from Razor Ray as he picks up Aceps and Banana, and Sig picks up Hypey. So compromised. Frag comes out. DM picks him for Lujing picks up the return, and now they're into site. Plant bomb 2-on-2. Low HP on Sick. He's 7 HP, so he needs to play tight. Raise. This is for the CTs on 100, and Lujin Sav on equal 47-62. So this will be a close fragging situation. Terrace need to play out to the bomb. Nade goes to the back of the site. A flash and the smoke gets set up. Savjin just playing it out. This is the time he needs to frag if anything. Bomb still ticking. Pushing comes from Razor. Spot Lujin onto Sig. Razor returns. Puts on a fake diffuse into the smoke. No, he doesn't. He stays on it. And he'll pick it up. Oh, what a round. Oh, no. They get the round. Wait, hold on. He didn't get it. He came off, and Rectum picked it up.
Rectum have got it once again. He only had the microsecond, the fraction of the microsecond of the bee's dick.
Oh, he stayed on it. My bad.
Left on that, and he did. Well, it's 12-1. Redux didn't get it. They didn't get the bomb. Anyway, 12-1, and we'll have a look at this. 21 from Maniac, getting all those 4 downs. We're watching these boys have another push through this Banana. Enforcer is pushing very, very hard through this around the world. He's already got sick. He's gone down very, very low in health. And there's 3 left for these. DM will take 1 for himself, though. Enforcer will go down. He won't get the push around anymore. DM will push out. Gets ASAPs coming out of the apps now. Ray is there. He will get Hypey. Then he'll push up and he'll get Lucas once again. DM will come around the corner to try and get Savjin. Savjin is just standing there waiting for the other man to come around the corner. But he won't be able to. There's 3 left for these CT boys here, boys. That didn't look very hard from where I was sitting. That didn't look very hard for Rectum. Redux, I mean, they just get absolutely destroyed when they're not ready for it. When they go to these bomb sites, even when they get the bomb down, there seems to be so much pressure from this Rectum crew.
Yeah, it seems like the hold strats, especially when they do get into the site, it's not very configuratively well drawn together. Rectum, tell you what, they know where they're going, they know where they're nading, and they know how they're retaking together. They're really, really, really tight-knit. And it just shows by the amount of scoreboard pressure they got on here tonight. You know, it's Redux, they're what, 9th on the ladder here, and they're struggling. They're absolutely struggling to get around on the T side. And not in saying that, Inferno is a CT-sided map, but with the changes to a global defense, it should be a lot more equal out. So they're struggling. They need to pick up another round and somehow end this half on a positive note.
Yeah, but even if they do pick up another round, or they could, you know, it doesn't really seem to matter. Rectum are on that verge now of they only need a couple of rounds on T. You know, so it's not going to be one of those things that's evenly spaced out. Rectum have done the bulk of the work on the CT side, so they will be watching and getting the benefits from that. Redux now are slow in their pushes, and they should be, because the Maniac Man is still on banana as far as they know, and they don't want to push through Sugar if he's there. So they do go for that push. Hyphy does seem to be going there. There's 4 of them there. ASAPS is the only one near A. We're watching DM now. He's going to be watching the push around the corner. Will they get him down? No, Lucian and Hyphy will both go down to him. He'll pop the flash, turn around the corner and reload. His teammate and the Maniac will go down. DM will get another one as he pushes Enforcer around the corner. He's getting fired at. You can see the response on the wall. He will get another one in the fall of Sav Jin. ASAPS will
They ran out of time, Don Mega.
Wow, well that's what happens when you sit in banana for so goddamn long. You run out of time, guys. That's what happens. You should be pushing.
I think it's the comedy areas for Redux
too
tonight.
Scared of Maniac, I think. But when he's in that little Sugar, they can't get to him. They've only been able to nade him. I don't think they've been able to shoot him there at all. The Rectum boys only need 2 rounds here, boys, to take this.
Yeah, and saying that, I reckon there'll be a couple pre-nades heading down the mid for Redux, and a good old T-strat that they like to pick the second mid. Very handy because they don't get naded out. And saying that, they do work up, and a couple of beats come down and forces down to 65 and 6 for the Rectum down to 65. Now Razor Ray working into the B bomb site. The counter rotation straight away as they called it, and it's a double fake. I love these shots. Yes. Move back and forth down second mid, and now they're heading to Carps. Oh, geez, apartment, sorry. Maniac does his Julie magic, picks up in the middle, sick onto Maniac and Enforcer. Rays picks up another one. They have worked this absolute double fake fantastically well as they work in the A bomb site. Redux, quick rotation, Hyphy working through the mid, Illusion through one of the rooms. Now bomb planted. Rectum pretty much set up for a win here, Don.
Yeah, we're watching Hyphy come around from Diggity. He's fired a couple of shots into the... He's also got Lucian backing him up, taking down DM. That was the one they wanted. A few more shots, the pit will get it. And DM with the... Raise with the 1, Raise with the 2. He will get the pit hold. And that is very, very... Well, what we're saying is... They can't attack the bomb sites, guys. Like, we saw that when they were on the other side. They couldn't attack the bomb sites. All Rays had to do was hide there, maybe play out of time a little bit, and he ended up getting it. We're seeing the exact same problems on the CT side for these Redux boys. They can't attack bomb sites.
Very, very, very aggressive from Rectum in saying that strat. And I sort of gathered that when they had second mid that was going around the world, a fakie and the whole thing. They caused Redux to rotate so quickly, so they got eating out of the part of their hands. This is just going to be an easy pick round if they do get it at all. If I was Redux, I'll probably push them and get it over done with, Don.
Yeah, well, you'd take a gamble, wouldn't you? You'd try to do something different at least, because you know that what you're doing isn't working. So if you want different results, you need to try a different strategy. But we're watching Hyphy. He's actually got the Nova, and he's going to get a headshot on DM before Sick takes him down. Sick will move around the corner, but the Mac 10 Uzi and nice little Yumi with the headshot, the miraculous headshot.
I'll take that one,
round
thanks.
up the back. I'll buy that for $1. 4v2 go the situation now. ASAPS is looking towards mid, and he's watching that player coming out of the unders. He will get Maniac. Maniac will go down. He's loving it. Raze will come around the corner and get Enforcer as Enforcer pushes in without taking his corner stupidly, and ASAPS will push up. He's the last one for his team. He needs to get this, otherwise they lose. He needs to get this, otherwise they lose. Thick is watching the corner. He's got a Mac 10. It might all be over here. Uni will get it, though, through the smoke. It's over. The GGs go out. That is the end of the game, boys, and 16-1 were the scores from these. Both of these teams had 6-1 win-loss ratio. Both teams had that. Both teams had 6-1. It wasn't like this was uneven. Both teams had 6-1, boys.
Yeah, that is the most interesting thing to say, is like they're both equally competitive on the ladder. But to Inferno, mate, Wrexham brought the A game. Redux probably should have started CT to start, just at least to get some momentum into the game. You know, obviously the calling was very slow. When they did come over to the CT side, you saw how quickly they moved. So maybe it was just a slow start for them today, and that's probably caught them out.
Yeah, so, I mean, that's why map and side choices are so important, because you do have this situation where you verse a team that are absolutely immaculate, unfathomable. That's the word. Unfathomable. No, I'm doing what you do because I spend too much time around you. So absolutely unfathomable on one map.
Hey, mate, don't throw me under the bus, Don.
And as a result of that, you end up losing everything that is teamwork about your team. So, you know, you don't work together. You've got guys doing donuts. You've got people that aren't trying because they think you're going to lose or whatever, and you end up getting so disillusioned with the game that you don't want to play and try to fight and scrape for it back. I mean, Maniac getting 4. I mean, we don't even have to talk about MVP right now. We don't have to talk about it. Maniac getting,
it's a shoo-in.
Getting four downs. I mean, that's ridiculous from any standpoint, let alone a pay-to-play league where you've got a Cybergamer amateur teams coming together. I mean, that really is what you want to see from your team, but it's not what you want to see happening to your teammates. I feel bad for the guy that's standing there, not one of the 4 that's getting downed, and all of a sudden you have to take down 5 people full health, all of whom know where you are sitting in banana around the corner.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they suited up quite well. What was really good about their play and the hold was they had a chokehold on the crossfire, and they were playing it so well that the boys were just walking into their crosshairs.
That they were. My name is Don Mega. This was Byza. If you want to subscribe to us on YouTube, you can click the big red button. We'll be there. Gamestah on Facebook, at Gamestah on Twitter, www.gamestah.com on the website. Click the big red button when it's back. And this was the Cybergamer Amateur Leagues. My name's Don Mega. This was Byza. Big shout out to everyone watching in Twitch and everybody at home, everybody on YouTube. But that is all from us for now. And at 9:30 we'll be back once again, and we'll be playing we'll be live casting some of the AESA, whatever it is. We'll be casting it.
They're doing a second map.
Well, whatever they're doing. That's.
Sorry, so you go, man. I didn't mean to do that.
We're only doing one map. I mean, they do a best of 3 or whatever. We're only doing one map. I mean, is there really any effort? Are we really going to go back in, is the question, and I don't think we are.
Oh, anyway, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Do you want to go back in? I can go back in. I can stop the stream and go back in if you want. That's it from us. I'm doing the outro. Whatever. Subscribe to us on YouTube. We might be back with these boys in a second. We don't,